Hi guys, I am attempting to make some cleaner and polisher for some very dirty furniture, wooden furniture. And the recipe calls for 1 dog barking, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of vinegar, and a tablespoon of olive oil, which I will transfer into this bottle that I've reused many times. I cleaned it out and rinsed it, obviously, because it used to have pine sol in there. And then we'll test it out. Okay, in case you're wondering, that recipe fills up a 32 fluid ounce bottle this much. And any spillage I used on the rag, I cleaned it with the rag so that I can not waste anything. Okay, here is going to be my tabletop, and I've already got somebody surfing it, but there's some grime and stuff. I had to have this blocked off, and who knows what's on here, but I'm going to try the solution before I use any kind of polish or oil, because when I tried the polish on the chairs, even though I took off the first surface level of dust, it just seemed to make it worse because it really needed to be cleaned. So let's test it out. Well, as you can see, it worked really well. I just sprayed it and wiped almost immediately, and it just melted through whatever was stuck on the tabletop. It smells better, and of course I'll be going back over it, but this solution does work pretty well. There were some spots that were more heavy duty, had something stuck on there, and the really heavy duty spots just need a tiny little bit of elbow grease, not even that much. So I'm pretty happy with the results. Okay, so after it has completely dried, you can see, well, you may not be able to see, but it doesn't feel very shiny. And I can still feel in some spots like it needs something. So I'm going to use the furniture polish now and see what happens. So after polishing, it looks a little bit shinier. This is the cloth. And it still doesn't look shiny enough. You can't tell on camera, but it's kind of got a haze to it. And so I might just have to keep applying this, or that's why I like that glow stuff, because it's an oil and it sinks in better. But the more actually I am doing this, the better it's looking. So maybe that's all I needed to do, was really to put some elbow grease on in here, and that's all it needed. Now, obviously, if you're going to try this and you have a high quality piece of furniture, you may want to test it on a small area first to see what happens, because you don't want to ruin your furniture. And I will probably see a cat perched up here when I wake up tomorrow, but we shall see. Yeah, it's looking really good now. There are other recipes that say to use oil and lemon juice, and oil, lemon juice, and vinegar. It just depends on the grime level. Yeah, that's coming out really nice. So just test it out. like I said, do a little spot somewhere to make sure it's safe. But I'm telling you, there was some pretty heavy-duty stuff caked on here, and it looks fabulous. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night.